9 herbs to detox them all. I wonder if I could get through all this information in the amount of time it takes me to boil a cup of coffee. Well, not a complete cup of coffee. Let's see what we can do. And go. Alright, so we start with the alimentary canal, aka the digestive tract. It is one long tube of hollow specialized organs separated by sphincters. 2. It begins in the mouth, throat, goes into the stomach, where it also sends some other nutrients, minerals, and vitamins to the spleen, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas for further digestion. Then sends bolus from the stomach, a bolus being pre-digested food matter, into the stomach, from the stomach to the small intestine, where sugars are absorbed and placed into the bloodstream, into the heart. The small intestine is also attached to the appendix, and we also have the large intestine, which receives the final matter, absorbing all the water out of it before sending it to the lymphatic system, which is controlled by the lungs, and the remaining fluid into the kidneys and discharged through the bladder. Now, we have forms of treatment which result in some basic things, alright? Treatments, when we're discussing any type of disorders regarding the digestive tract, can come in the form of acute symptoms, or treatments for acute symptoms, and treatments for chronic symptoms, alright? Seasonal and annual, which can both be corrected through lifestyle adjustment, eating habit adjustments, and just adjustments in all in all. Things to maybe consider avoiding are cold drinks, temperature-wise, and how they also affect the system, meaning anything that slows your system down is considered cold, alright? Things like cold cow milk, cheese, high sugar, and low carbs, alright? Now, let's talk about some herbs that would also help to increase the digestive function. Herbs like persimmon leaves, which is great for allergies. It's an antihistamine. It's also anti-carcinogenic, anti-mutagenic, which means that for cancers and for mutating cells that also arrive from cancers, this can also be avoided through the consumption of persimmon leaves. We also see that persimmon leaves is antihypertensive, which means that it helps to lower blood pressure, and it also helps to remove fat from out of the system. Side note, it's also great for stopping hiccups, and it has great effects on the stomach, gallbladder, small intestine, large intestine, and their partnering herbs in traditional Chinese medicine. We also have holy thistle, which is another antioxidant or another anti-disease. Alright, calms headaches, eases digestion, warms the body. Alright, it's great. It has effects on the stomach, the gallbladder, and the small intestine. We also have malva leaves, which is an anti-inflammatory, prevents bacterial infection, relieves insomnia. It has great effects on the stomach and spleen, alright, as well as the small intestine and the heart. Not to mention, it also has a great effect on the pancreas. Oh, my coffee's done, but I still got some more info. Blessed thistle, alright? Excuse me, did I skip malva leaves? Just in case, malva leaves. It's an anti-inflammatory, prevents bacterial infection, relieves insomnia, which means that like some of those digestive issues that are keeping you up at night can be resolved through consuming malva leaves. Alright? Blessed thistle is another great anti-inflammatory. It enhances digestion, it improves memory, and warms the digestive system as well to also promote evacuation, alright? Which is great on the stomach, great on the gallbladder, and on the small intestine. Marshmallow. Blessed thistle. Another great anti-inflammatory. Do you see how inflammation affects the digestive system? Well, we have so far 4 out of the 9 herbs that are anti-inflammatories. Alright, so that just goes to say that some of the things that you might be eating that you're not avoiding could be causing inflammation on your digestive tract. Where were we? Blessed thistle. Alright, improving memory, right? Because when you get rid of some of that inflammation, the stomach is allowed to just function and doesn't create any type of confusion that distracts the brain from doing its job, alright? Meaning you got more energy to focus on whatever task at hand. Let me pour this cup of coffee. Wow. Well, this green coffee, I should say. I'm gonna call it a green coffee because it's both the fight and the Latin style coffee combined. So I'm just gonna call this the plant-based Hulk. You know, I'm gonna just let that sit and do its thing. Sit and do its thing. All right, what else we got? So we were at marshmallow, which is great for helping to increase the pH balance of the digestive lining, all right, which protects it and also neutralizes it from those inflammatory acidic substances people might be eating, all right, which is great on the large intestine, small intestine, stomach, and bladder, all right, as it also increases urination and defecation. All right, speaking of increasing defecation, papaya is an edible fruit also, and it is an enzyme, all right, meaning it contains a substance called carpane, which kills parasites and also increases digestive activity. So it also helps to treat gastrointestinal tract disorders, and it's very much warming. It has great effects on the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. All right. Herb number 7, myrrh. I know most people are not familiar with consumption of myrrh. However, in traditional Chinese medicine, Wu Yao, as it's known, has been used for over 5,000 years to stop inflammation in the joint specifically, and kills bacteria, increases circulation, and is very much a warming herb. Its primarily effects are on the gallbladder, the small intestine, and by way of the gallbladder has effects on the liver, and by way of the small intestine has effects on the heart. All right. Number 8, chamomile. Antihistamine, calms the stomach, fights bacteria, soothes irritation. It's great for internal and external use, and it is all. This particular herb is actually cooling. All right, it cools irritation in the stomach, the large intestine, the bladder, and also helps to increase urination. All right, to help relieve the body or empty the body of some of that toxic substances that are just agitating the system. And finally, we come to the last herb, ginger, which is used to relieve indigestion. It's been used in Ayurvedic medicine, which dates back even older than traditional Chinese medicine. So you're talking about 7,500 years of medical observation, you know, and it's been used as a great anti-inflammatory. It's cousin to turmeric, all right, which is the yellow herb that gives your curries their coloring, all right. And both ginger and turmeric increase circulation, and they are very much warming to the system. Although I will say that ginger is externally warming. So like when I say externally warming, it means that it will like open up your pores, all right. And you don't believe me? Taste test ginger in comparison to cayenne pepper and see how that goes for you, all right. In fact, you might even want to consider adding a little cayenne pepper or maybe even a little turmeric to your tea. Which tea? I'm talking about this Iaso tea, baby. All right. If you're interested in losing 5 pounds in 5 days, feel free to leave a comment down in the description box below or in the comment box below. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your views, you know, and hey, a brother out here just trying to make a little bit of cash, you know, but also most importantly just, you know, adhere to my own passion, which is to help people get better, all right? Physically, mentally, emotionally. Of course, got lots more videos coming soon. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Prince L, Model Trust Corps, Total Life Changes, Ultimate Hulk Coffee. Oh, just in case you're curious, let me get a little test action going on. No, it's not a Total Life Changes cup, but, you know, I'm going to get a Total Life Changes cup. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. To my health. And to yours. I'm out.